God. Fucking finally. Alright, let's see. Is the chat box active? Do I want it right there? I'll probably put it right there. About the Scarlet, is that active? Test. Test, 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 test. 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 I'm gonna put the gain up on that. Testing. Test, test, test. Testing. Test. I really gotta hire a guy to do this shit. This is rough. Testing. Testing. That actually sounds pretty good. What about That actually sounds pretty good. What about Hold on. You be quiet. YouTube. Why is Break My Heart with someone else? That's right, Break My Heart demo by Lou Dog. Is this song as bad as I remember it being? I don't want to be a dick about it, but why is it so fucking bad?
I'm tired of this bullshit, man. I'm tired of singing. Same old thing every.
Did I really just lose it again? Oh, there it is. It's in my fucking pocket. I swear to God, I'm fucking retarded. I must be fucking retarded. Hey, sorry, it's been a while since I've streamed, and I'm trying to get my shit back in order. We'll hotspot it. Okay, everything working? We'll leave it. I'm gonna get up. Everything looks pretty good. I just like typing. We're just gonna wait for a few more people to get in. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh wow, there's an actual there's an actual website for that. Clients implement technologies that streamline their daily. Wait, what? Hold up. What? Is any other page working? Lurching torrents of interlocking syllables. What's going on, chat? I'm just getting my mind in the right spot and eating pancakes. Cold. Chocolate chip. If I put music on, can you guys hear it? Hold on. It's right here, too. There's a delay. I'm not sure if you guys are even going to hear it. What the fuck is going on? Why can't I access any of the internet?
But as crazy as it sounds, I wonder.
Okay.
Watch me.
If that's too loud, let me know. I think it's too loud. Guys, this is the bane of coming back from winter vacation. working is I'll make a video talking about all this. But we'll see.
She threw me on my back. I'm totally permanently disabled. Certified.
Because I'm
by the
getting some
state.
like Wi-Fi issues and shit.
And,
Things won't load. Some
so she
things
came
will.
in the house
What I wanted to
and,
do was
made a
talk
big
about the
scene, started throwing,
I wanted to
grabbing
talk
by
about the
my
new
hair,
album and
wrestled
shoot
me
the
in
shit,
ground and kicked me
but
in my groin
I don't think
stuff.
my Wi-Fi is
I
permitting
did
it.
not go back up there. Just like you said, she came to my house. I didn't ask her in. She just opened the door and walked in and started screaming. Grabbed me by my hair,
We'll see.
threw me down, man. I'm disabled. I got
Tear your shirt like that?
yeah.
That already done.
She tore my shirt. She grabbed me like this, started slinging me around, and I'm totally permanently. I got rough disc. This ain't
Yo, what's going on,
displacement
Del?
artery,
Yeah, they're a day old, but they're still good.
bulging disc left. I got collapsed vertebrae in
Is
my
the
neck, man.
is the
I didn't
quality of everything
deserve
okay?
that.
You're not getting any like Wi-Fi lag or whatever?
Well, let's hear what
I'm
our
not
side
jumping
of
into it
okay?
until I know chat can see and hear everything correctly.
He did.
Yes.
Well, he just said you jumped on him and beat the crap out of him.
Does it look like it?
Yeah.
Why did you walk into his house uninvited?
No, he goes, where's my money at? I said, what money? When we start talking about money and stuff.
Now, I
and-
want to know, how did you get in his house uninvited?
Is this live? Like, if I go here, am I gonna see myself lagging? Am I lagging? Testicles? Testicles? I'm literally testing everything. There's like 4 of you in the chat, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready because I thought all this looked like it was working. Let me know if the production's all fucked up or if you're getting lag spikes or whatever, because it's like storming over here and we've had internet issues the last couple days. And I'm like, I'm ready because I thought all this looked like it was working. Let me know if the production's all fucked up or if you're getting lag. I can't even hear dick from my end. It's like storming over here and testicles. We've had internet issues the last couple days. Does the desktop audio work? That should be working. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, dope, cool. So as long as we're back in business, sweet. I think there's a couple of us here. I got no problem going into it and talking about the music. Let's go into the album. Let's talk about ITS and what we think of it. We'll listen to some songs. We'll shoot the shit. But I want the track listing first. So let's pull up the track listing. All right. So we got 18 tracks on this. I'm only going to cover a couple right now, and we'll probably pick them up later on, maybe tonight or maybe later this week when I've been working on the shed. The whole setup, this whole studio you have, I have been re-insulating everything. I put reflective insulation up. I am now putting foam insulation up, and I am taking things out, putting things back in, reorganizing shit, and trying not to freeze my ass off. That was the main thing of why we have not been streaming when I got back. It is so fucking frigid out at 26 degrees. I'm not being in my shed for 2 hours. Not happening. So I got my space heater going. I got this going. We can do this for maybe an hour, hour and a half. But I wanted to talk about the album because some of you probably think that I've gone missing. I have not gone missing. I have just fucking been busy. I am a dad and I work full time and I'm you know, fighting a disability case, and I'm fucking doing Christmas, and it's just, we got to go to a stupid fucking party today. Like, everything sucks. It's just a lot of shit taking me away from this. But I want to keep coming back to this. So, I know a lot of you have been asking me what I think about this album, and I love it. The only thing is, I love Spirit World Field Guide even more than this album. And my most played songs are Infinity Phil Goose Down, which one of you actually showed me. Where's the other one? 100 Feet Tall and Aggressive Steven. These 3 songs are my favorites, and I've listened to all these. And like, let's just talk about a couple things. One, I don't remember Living Curfew that much. It's supposed to be one of the better songs, but I don't think it stuck out to me to where I was listening to it so much. Hold on, just double checking chat. But I love 100 Feet Tall. So let's go into ITS Way. Let's just listen to all these songs. Try to get into it. And I think this is just
Got a large mushroom.
like, I think this is kind of like a staple for Ace, is the intro to the album is him prepping you for the album, which he's done for the last 3 albums, I think.
Do you think the pizza guy's okay? He's fine.
Maybe it was just Spirit World.
Integrated tech solutions, building a bridge to a better tomorrow. Resources, networking, applications, solutions. ITS is a system of lifestyle and industry applications designed to curate a desired multi-experience. Using a unique hybrid of machine learning and on-site Scrum sessions, our specialists have redefined tech-centric problem-solving. Disrupt, innovate, refine, advanced systems. ITS, offering streamlined implementation of attainable solutions.
ITS is not responsible for any instances of bodily injury or economic downturn that may occur while using ITS patented technologies. All ITS patents are understood as living patents and may not perform as originally intended. Applicants are expected to live within the ITS housing and nutrient grid. ITS sound bath is understood to still be in beta form. ITS is not a cult.
Okay, so it's a solid start to the album. What's really interesting is just the way that I think Spirit World Field Guide did it better, but it was much longer. It sets the theme. It's kind of like when you take a seat at a theater and you kind of get that vibe. As soon as the curtain opens, you can see the set and you can see the characters and you see the way they're dressed, and you're kind of already there. So the ITS way makes me feel like I'm in an 80s like an 80s job hunt commercial. It's like, you should apply here, you should come work here, like a job fair. This isn't a first reaction. So many of you have been asking me what I thought about the album that I didn't get a chance to listen to it all, and I had already listened to Mindful Solutionism and 100 Feet Tall and Aggressive Steven. So I was like, I'll just listen to the fucking album. But what we're doing is we're going to look into it and like just kind of like talk about it, why I like it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and where it stands in relation to the Impossible Kid, Spirit World Field Guide, and Garbology, which I really don't put Garbology in a lot of like rankings. I don't think it's an album that you could rank. I think it's just a bunch of ideas kind of thrown together, and some of them work really well. What were we at? We were doing the track listing. So it was ITS Aesop Rock track listing. Motherfucker. Alright, so we can't click off of this one. Infinity Phil Goose Down. That song is so fucking catchy. I talked about it on the last stream. I never get to use this keyboard, so I'm going to type it out. But I love that the feel of this video is so good with that retro look on the old appliances. I just don't know what this means right here. The Infinity Phil Goose Down. but he says Goose Down in another song.
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation. Being able to integrate and change.
Yeah,
and
we're just getting started.
my own.
Can you guys hear the music okay?
The brand reads Animal Farm. My Fuji on the lamb, running with a lamb in my arms. Trailer rabbits harboring the farmer's brain to cigars and cattle after. After that, it's like a ramp to an arc.
That is the strongest opening to the album. That is such a badass rhythmic swaying sound. A lot of this album, which I was nervous about when I saw the logo, like the cover of. I was nervous it would turn into like. If you okay, ready? So I'll put it this way. Bands like Green Day, right? They have been they sucked longer than they have been good, objectively speaking. And it's because they outlived their prime. And I get nervous every time like a new Ace song is going to release because he's been good for so long. I'm wondering when that downturn's going to happen. And I was recently let down by a band called This band came from fucking South Philly, and they had nothing. They had fucking nothing. But like the lead singer of this band was able to write like really good lyrics and fucking goddamn, dude, hurry the fuck up. Hold on. Okay, this band right here is from South Philly. They were phenomenal, like fucking phenomenal. But like I have a tattoo of this song. It's that I love this song. I love this song, fucking this song. Like, but the thing is, they pumped out the good shit really, really fast, like most bands, and then they get to like this turning point where they're like, hey, let's do something that just doesn't fucking sound like the thing that everyone came to us for. So, hearing that fucking crunchy opening, no delay, just it's a sign of reassurance. And these lyrics right here, so good.
The brand reads Animal Farm. My Fuji on the lamb, running with a lamb in my arms. Trailer rabbits harboring the farmer's brain to cigars and cattle after. After that, it's like a ramp to an arc. Playing the garlic salmon, already romancing the fingerlings. When reminded by the ringers, oof, it only ever ring, ring, ring. Out of radio silence, a bad miracle. Panic in the paradigm, attacking the familiar world. Evacuate, bleeding hard, I had to let the horses out. A week step forward to bow, free to ignore the corral. Free to main a circle per the management's normal amount. It's when the chorus vow to normalize the horse's mouth. Black Phillip free to buy what he buys. From a growing blob of jailbroken oxen and hogs. I know some pigs will splinter up. I seen them mixing with the bosses, sipping gin and sip the
Dudes, fucking come on. Okay, so when you guys first showed me this song, okay, so I have a fear personally of not knowing. That is my biggest fear. Over heights, over drowning, over dying. Not knowing and not understanding is my biggest fear because I feel like I miss out on so much. And the older you are, it's harder to backtrack and relearn and catch up. So I'm like, I don't want to fall behind. So a long time ago, I read Animal Farm because it was like, I think it was like an AP class in high school, and I was not an AP. And they're reading this book, and it's really good, and it's about totalitarianism and whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. And I thought it was stupid. And then I read it in the Navy because when you're trapped at sea for 8 months, you got nothing better to do. But the theme of Animal Farm is the animals think that the farmers have reaped all of them of their work. They were not entitled to the sweat of their brow, essentially. So the pigs form a revolution, but it turns out one of the pigs is mingling with the farmers by the end of the book, and all the pigs that revolted and all the animals that revolted who could get into that authoritative position would take it and turn on their counterparts, their brothers or whatever. And at the end of the book, the pigs are seen wearing human clothing because they've became the thing that they were fighting against. And I love that right fucking there. I've seen him mixing with the bosses. Come on, man.
Should you feel unsettled or some melting into madness after entertaining more second chances than Velma's glasses from a person, place, or otherwise increasingly disrupt the trend, you could always run the red or break the glass or jump the fence. Yeah. It was always all of a sudden, all's well till it's all of us pulling a button. I am always into something.
Okay. So sorry for stopping it, but we got to talk about it. I fucking hate that line so much because it's not a bad line. It's because every time I hear it, I always hear I am always into summer. And I'm like, I know it's something. When you say something, it's more something. It's supposed to be like the top of the back of your throat is where that comes from. And I don't hear it as hard. It always sounds like summer, which when you say summer, the is at the front of your mouth. So that is in the back, and I don't fucking hear it. And it, like, you'll hear it at the end as the last line of the song, but you can never make it out without the context. So if it was just the word summer or something, whatever, if he says something and you didn't hear I am always into, you'd just think he said summer, which is a me thing, but whatever. Yeah, Bird, we're talking about it. We're just shooting the shit, talking about the lyrics. Talking about the themes, and what we think of it, pretty much. I've heard the album. I've already heard it. This is not a reaction.
Introduce you to another realm, help you with the move, but only you could go fuck yourself. Cut to helter skelter in glorious technicolor with bumper to bumper sending turtle shells at one another.
It's a good Mario Kart reference.
Running a bull, sweating in the dead of summer, Redix on the bread and butter, parting while his pedal power shed the inseparable umbra. Reset the back in order, still ain't pick a second number.
That is, that line. I was waiting for that line. That line is so fucking good. Right here, reset the pecking order. Still ain't pick a second number. It goes right back to what he said over here about Animal Farm, right? Okay, someone's going to be at the top and someone's going to be at the bottom, right? So everyone's unhappy. Everyone is fearful of picking a shittier spot than where they're already at. And I love that. That's such a good fucking line, man. Mary dawn of the mummy, heard a call in my slumber. Woke through 1,000 years of sauce of the month in a bunker. Yum, you could be the lunker under pepper X. I feel like Professor Y. Why are all my friends depressed? Why's this party feel like when I walk back in a summer's pets and precious tears? Like why are all my tetra dead? Yet again, land speed entirely contextual. Guys, come on, that's such a good fucking delivery. I feel like Professor Y. Why are all my friends depressed? The change of his inflection, dude. Like, the flow is so good. There's no, like, so he has songs on this album that I pointed out when I first heard it. I was like, this sounds like there's a song on here that reminds me of the flow from Flamingo Pink. And I'm like, okay, well, the flow, it's, like, I had to really reflect and be like, does the flow really matter as long as it sounds good? And my answer used to be, no, it has to be a unique thing. I repeat it. But if you do it too often, is it going to be bad? And I'm thinking no now. Because all these words that he's using, like reading them, I don't recall reading them, most of them, on other songs. You know? Like, and it comes off really rhythmic, and it's nice, and it's smooth, and there's not an extra syllable added, there's not a syllable taken away. It always feels like it's the right word. And he's not doing that thing that, he's not, I don't know how to use this word in a sentence. He's not performing assonance, which is the way, okay, there's a video of Eminem on 60 Minutes where he's talking about rhyming orange. And if you say the word at face value of orange, you can't rhyme it with anything. But if you say orange, 4-inch door hinge, drank porridge and put my car in storage, you can do that because you're changing the inflection and where you're putting the hard syllable of the word. In this song, I'm not really catching a lot of those, like, entertaining more second chances than Velma's glasses. They're very face value words, so he's not really stretching them, and he's not having to really fuck with them, and it's really good just because he didn't have to really fucking bend them to fit. He made it look, these words should never go together this easily. It looks so easy. He doesn't have to stretch them or force them to work. It's just easy puzzle pieces. The flow's amazing just because these words didn't have to be fucked with. They don't have to be modified to work. They just work, and they're very unique words.
Glacial pace, Grand Prix, Space Invader, Camera B, Camera 9, Copy Room, Campground, or Canteen. Every time you stand down, I pop up yelling and scene. Mega million paper cranes, blindfolded, both arms stuck in different crane gangs. Underwater over coals, hold of the spirit above them. Cool now, I am always into something.
Fucking delicious, man. Can you guys hear the music all right? Can you hear me all right over it? That's stylish, man. That's fucking stylish. All right. Mindful Solutionism was the second track. That's not the... All right, guys. Are we doing... We're going to either do Mindful Solutionism or Living Curfew. I'll let you guys pick. First one to type it gets the pick. It's either Mindful Solutionism or Living Curfew. That was fast. All right, Living Curfew. Jesus Christ. All three of you said the same thing. Oh. God damn. For what it's worth, I love Mindful Solutionism. I think that is the tastiest fucking beat.
Golden hours like mom tripping. You come down here right this instant. Sits on the front step, chips in a sunk is dumb for a sunk is brick a pick. When I click, it's difficult to pick one. I depict the wisdom in a particular condition like plain old birds on a same old food fight. Rebranded and draped in a good light. Boat break from a day at the bullfight. Or to come pray in the radiant bullseye. I don't blame y'all. The force awakens on Flatbush Avenue, forest bathing. Blood pressure ain't a touch extra. My cholesterol back to nothing special. Skin clear and my legs strong and my spine fused and migraine gone and bodega spangled in a mere 35 octillion lumens at a low angle through incense smoke from a folding table. It's basically nature's stolen cable till it ain't. Time is a pick to the ice. Right when you chillin', it be chipping at the vibe. Most tipper hadn't slipping to the high, but I dip into the grid rats sniffing out the mines like.
Son of a bitch, man. I heard the song maybe a few times, but I never really I never heard a lyric that was like, look up the lyrics. And this line right here is so cool. That's cool as shit, but I love this one the most right now. Octillion lumens at a low angle. Bro, he's just setting up the light. Come on. Octillion lumens at a low angle. Come on, bro. The fucking imagery of this song is so solid. My cholesterol back to nothing special. I just went for blood work for the first time in 10 years. Surprisingly not as high as you thought it was. And I was like, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I've been having fucking heart palpitations. That's an awesome fucking line. So I'm Flatbush Avenue Forest bathing. I read that and I was like, maybe if I stop and go back, I might be able to think about it for a second and kind of catch it. I'm Flatbush Avenue Forest bathing. I would have to imagine that in Pennsylvania, a lot of the city does have, like, there's a road where one side will be all city and one side will be all fucking woods. That's most of Pennsylvania, actually. Fun fact, Pennsylvania is, Sylvania is Latin for plenty of wood. And Penn is named after William Penn's father, who was a something. Fucking Quaker. I had to think Quaker Oats for a second. All right, let's go back to the song.
Night falls like pop wild and it's coming in hot. Trying not to fight it. That helicopter, that 5-0 siren. See me squawking, buy me those vice grips. I mean, Brian Eno mixtape. My nigga lifeless. Adrift in the eye of the side quest. Sign me, please don't feed the wildlife unless don't need to mislead the night shift. Sun is whirlwind, country or out flush from the brush pen of Kim Jong G swirling. Junkyard tires, love seats, and house pet sauce swept up in a one beast to love. Y'all bring your adult teeth and move in the laws. A pulse and a juice with a pulp. Midnight pushing up, seeing Katamari. Birds little long man, what army, huh? Lows a weeper in the wheat hour speaking, I'm low in the ether. I could see him in a earth tone low hat and throwback shoes like I so at Easter. I could bounce ideas off an angel, a demon, or any other brand of Cthulhu. I could rinse in the ambient wind, but I can't relate the intangibles. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the anvil like.
This is complicated.
Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the anvil like.
CB squawking. Find me those vice grips.
Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the anvil like. I walk the city strictly witching hours. Feeling dangerous, feeling like I gave you power. Trees rustling, they sleep, wildlife scurry to feed. It's a light on in the tower. Shadows move in the deep, smile, rows of redundant teeth. They can see you's a coward. Street lamps is buoys and oceans of black. I'm swimming on my back, the moon buddy, yellow piece of crack in the firmament. Peer into the dark, Copernicus. Fellow travelers past tense, wondering if it's our turn in the tournament. Every morning on the steps with my little herb. Every morning a mad woman come through feeding the birds. Walking crazy fast, tossing fistfuls of bread. Might as well be feeding the rats, but the rats already well fed. Fentanyl in the pack, if they could, they come back from the dead and buy it again. I remember when nights was ambulance sirens, watching them put bodies inside them. Sometimes somebody outside wilding on empty streets, dead silent, half empty stores scared to breathe. I sit on steps now with my little weed. I walk the long way around the jets, them brothers looking a little lean. I'm taciturn on the strip, I get my shit turned and I leave. Pachyderm, I never forget the faces of thieves. Head full of worms, some days it's bees. Some mornings the air feels clean. I can see her coming, trundling down the block. Then stop, pick the dead bird off the curb, stuffed it in her bag. Teeth barely bared when she hurried past.
That's an awesome fucking song. Hold on. I'm just doing so I can pause it. That's awesome. This is the first time I get to read the lyrics, and this is my favorite part. I'm taciturn on the strip. I get my shit turned and I leave. Pachyderm, I never forget the face of thieves. The thing that separates pachyderms from mammals, and that they are mammals if I'm not mistaken, is the thick skin. So like a hippo, a rhino, an elephant are pachyderms. That thick skin, I never forget the faces of thieves. Head full of worms, some days it's bees. That's so fucking, like, so fucking cool, man. And what I really like about this song is on Ace's side, when Ace is rapping, listen to the beat.
Skin clear and my legs strong and my spine fused and migraine gone and bodega spangled and a mere 35 octillion lumens at a low angle through incense smoke from a folding table. It's basically nature's stolen cable till it ain't time.
Back the moon buddy, yellow piece of crack in the firmament. Peer into the dark, Copernicus, fellow traveler.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Isn't that like the energy level is so different between those two guys? Really good fucking song. Really good fucking song. Alright. Oh, Elephants Never Forget too. That's fucking true. That's good. That's fucking good. It might be split up parallel. I'm not quite sure. I got somewhere to be in a few hours, and my daughter just got up from her nap, so I might give it another hour. We'll see. But I fucking love that. That's fucking sick. Alright, so we just did Living Curfew, and the ITS Way, and Infinity Phil Goose Down. What is next on the docket, guys? What are we doing? First one to type it in gets it. I should have brought a beer out here. Also, if the volume is a little low, just say something. My favorite song on the album is... So, it's one of these four. Infinity Phil Goose Down. And trust me, I know what you're going to say about this one. Infinity Phil Goose Down, Mindful Solutionism, 100 Feet Tall, and Aggressive Steven. Those are my favorite four. I don't remember Solid Gold, All City Nerve Map, Vititis, and On Failure. I don't think I remember right. But this one, I'm trying to get into a little more and trying to figure out the theme of it. But Aggressive Steven, 100 Feet Tall, Mindful Solutionism, and Infinity Phil Goose Down are the coolest fucking songs on the album to me. All right, so Dwayne beat y'all. We're doing Aggressive Steven first. Hold on. Aggressive Steven is so awesome. My girlfriend does not care about this kind of rap. But I was like, you got to hear these two songs, and I showed her 100 Feet Tall, and then I showed her Aggressive Steven, and she read the lyrics as it was going, and she's like, this is fucking poetry. And I was like, yeah, it's fucking good.
Why do people use kite to compare hundreds?
Only 1,000 views, guys. 3 months ago. Shame on you.
I mean,
Shame on you.
What connection would I have with the salmon if I bought it at the supermarket?
Kayak. Search one and done.
Got home one morning, maybe 10 o'clock. Grabbed a coffee, ran into my friend outside the hair salon. She said she on a break and she come up and roll a J. Well, say your name is Abby, though Abby is not her name. Okay. Skin the vibe, talking neighborhood goss. Elevator to a maze, snake around on my spot. Before the key hit the lock, she was asking me, is that yours? Beside the door, a navy button down, pulled up on the floor. Weird. I'll take a knee on some, I do have one like it, but no. And pick it up slow to reveal a few of the items. Sabiga like, oh, that is certainly a tweaker's pile of stuff. A realization that's Amanda, weaker tea inside my cup. White noise humming in my ear to the wood. I hear the bathwater running, something is clearly afoot. Someone is clearly inside. I look at Abby like I'm going in. Maybe you should stay here, she said no, I'm in. Hold. Be cautious.
Why does he keep censoring it? You can get away with that shit. He does it on Grace too on his channel.
Let's draw the room so you can better picture all the people. I got this loft that when you walk in, the ceilings are pretty normal. Then a dozen feet later, it's 20 feet of beams and mortar. I inch in far enough to peek around that first corner. No sign of life in the bathroom, only debris and disorder. We baby.
That's a good fucking delivery.
Records and books in a sink. The conditions start to sink in. Another view to that Rubicon where the pad opens up to see the answer to my questions in the rafters above. There is a man with no shirt on, wearing his pants around his ankles, jungle gymming over both us. I mean, we are talking angles. He's mumbling incoherently. There's something in his system. I'm processing, but need to make decisions. Okay, let's go. Hey, you need to get down right now. Abby yelling, get the down and get out. He's on a different planet, drifting to a distant moon. I'm pretty sure he don't even know we are in the room. Hey, you need to get down right now. Get the down and get out. You need to
That could have been a chorus. There's no chorus to the song, but that could have been the chorus. It's so good.
And the energy is berserk, and we're backing up to the hallway, then down to the office nervous. Yeah, hi. So there's a naked guy in my ceiling. The staff look up at me tripping like, oh my god, is it Steven? Who the fuck is Steven? Y'all seem to know some I don't. I ain't exactly need him. The manager on some he in this building have got some history. Will attempt to go and talk him down, but also called the city.
I don't mean to cut us, but shit, dude. I thought for a while I ain't exactly meet him. I thought he said I ain't exactly need him. And I thought that was funny as fuck. Like, get him out of here. So, real quick. This delivery right here is so fucking cool. And I'm a sucker for it. The quick rhymes, some space, and then a final rhyme. It's such a good fucking... I don't know how to explain it, man. I gush over it. Also, right here. No sign of life in the bathroom. Only debris and disorder. The alliteration here, not a lot, but because they're so close and they just have that. Okay, I guess it's the way you say it, because when I rap the songs out in my car, I think about the way I'm saying the words. Debris and disorder. So debris and disorder, when you say it, debris comes in low, in my opinion, like the way I visualize it, and disorder comes high, so it's a low and a high. It's really weird, man. Like, I don't know how to explain it any other way. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy, but that line is really good to me.
It's the manager and super with a man in my nights. Oh, that's my leather too, rejected, but me look nice. Steven is glum and despondent, wafting a brutal bouquet. They sit him down on the sofa, he look confused and ashamed. But if I'm honest, also looks like he can pull out a blade. That's when two officers show up and all is fully explained. Okay, the police over Steven and see if he's even lucid. I'm on the other side of the lobby, completely stupid. The super and the manager finally get a sec to offer some backstory about this morning's events. They tell me Steven suffers from mental illness and drug addiction. His episodes have kept him in and out the shelter system. Some lady in the building used to give him her couch, but his condition led to far too many issues to count. He's even scaled up the building before and jimmied inside and been aggressive with the tenants like infinity time. He not permitted on the premises, but this is your life. That's when the officer invited me to give him my side. I said, well, first of all, I ain't the one to call, but also we're like a meter from the player involved. I can brief you on the basics if the aim is resolved, but I ain't trying to agitate him if I say something wrong. How about we move 10 feet around the corner to talk? He said I can't leave my partner alone with someone that's gone. Okay, seems fast to be at an impasse. Then he pulls the pen and paper out and this is what he asks.
Genius writing right here.
What? No, I
like
didn't.
simple conversation, man, and just making it work.
Oh, you're doing a script of a communing about the nuance of a human at risk. How about we skip to where you tell me what the future can hold? He said a felony B&E and whatever he stole. We take him down to the jail and they put him back on the street. They just ain't got the kind of resources a Steven would need. I said he doesn't need a felony, he doesn't need a cell. There's gotta be a way to get him headed for some help. He said programs exist, but none of them work. It's either charge him with the crime or feed him back to the earth. That's the bleakest shit I ever heard. I don't even have the words. I'm about to run, see what evil was done. I guess the jacket was a gift, but he could leave in the dumps. Upstairs suck. Cats doing fine, the rest is just stuff. I just seen Steven eating lunch.
Alright. I want to talk about this song because I feel when I make these videos, when I do these streams, I feel I can just diarrhea it out. Not diarrhea it, but like I can, make a journal, make a video where we're talking about what this is. This is a piece of art. Like, it's a conversation in a piece of art. The whole thing is art. But there's truth behind it. So the thing I want to point out is this line right here where he says, actually all of this right here is pretty much all of this right here, right? song that, okay, so a couple things. One, I like this song, and I like the way that it shows Aesop is a human being. It sounds like he cares about the person more than he cares about himself, which is really nice, because you don't really see that kind of empathy or sympathy towards others anymore. Like, people are dickheads, dude. Like, I hold this fucking door for people at Wawa, and the first thing he thought in the song is to help this other person, which is, like, a real... Like, his mom should be fucking proud of him that that's the kind of guy he is, if this is all true. But I do like that before he incriminates and presses further, he asks, like, yo, is this dude gonna get butt fucked if I tell you that there's a problem? He goes, well, a felony, B&E, and whatever he stole. It could be a lot, but I don't think Steven stole anything. I think he was just making a mess. And this is the thing that really fucks me up, is the reality of this. This right here. We don't have the kind of resources a Steven would need. Which is, like, understandable, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, not every meal is a continental fucking breakfast, dude. Like, you can't get everything at once. Not every department can handle every kind of fucking problem. The police can't handle this kind of fucking problem, dude. And, like, if you've ever seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, you know that those people, once they walk through those doors, they're done for the rest of their life, you know? Like, they can't fucking leave. They're prisoners. They're prisoners of their own fucking accord. It sucks. And he doesn't need a felony, and he doesn't need a cell. But this one right here, programs exist, but none of them work. And, like, I don't know these programs that well. In fact, at all. Like, I kind of understand how you would get someone out of the street and put them in, like, an asylum. Like, dude, we've been watching Batman throw fucking people in Arkham for fucking 70 years. And they keep breaking out, and they're not getting any fucking better. Like, these programs just don't fucking work. But, like, it's kind of like that line in another song, and I can't remember if it's Aesop Rock or not, where he's like, no, it was Sandman's song. The war on drugs has been going on for awful long. Something about the kids, just keep them off the, keep the kids off the lawn. Where, like, you don't care where the problem goes as long as the problem's not at your doorstep. So this really sucks that we might have places for these people to go and they don't work. We're allowed to complain about it. A lot of people will say, like, well, at least they're not on the fucking street. It's like, at least don't fucking work in my book, dude. At least don't fucking work for shit. You know? You gotta get it done right the right way. And don't tell me we don't have the fucking tax dollars to pay for it, man. Like, we're fucking funding proxy wars overseas all the time. Like, don't tell me we don't have these fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, there is money. You might be broke. I'm broke. But fucking Uncle Sam is not broke at all. Don't even fucking try to tell me he is. So, there are places for these people to go. And they might not work. And they're probably not regulated correctly. And what you should see, if you haven't seen it yet, is on Netflix, there's a TV show called Ratched. And it has the woman from American Horror Story playing a nurse in a fucked up nutty house. And it's crazy to see how they, like, treated patients who were, like a woman with a period, and they put her in, like, a tub to get boiled and try to, like, steam it out of her or some shit. It's, like, fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, it's fucking bleak. It is bleak, you know? So, Aggressive Steven, it's a good song, man. I really enjoyed this song. I really enjoyed it. Oof. Oh god, I'm just catching up on comments, dudes. Kyanite Toothpick. Partial to this one. Black Snow, All City. Steven Sola shoes and jacket, man. Keep up. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But he looked nice, though. So, it don't mean anything anymore. Yeah, if you showed up, if you stole a mink coat from, you know, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's closet and you showed up to court wearing that mink coat, they might let you go. I might let you go. All right, so I'm thinking we do pigeonometry. Actually, you know what? Bermuda, pigeonometry, and then we'll move over to black snow.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products. It's Amazon's other company, Audible. Audible pays me $8,000 to $10,000.
Okay, hold on. Before we go into this, let me just clarify. You already know I'm a veteran. All of you know I was in the Navy for 7 years total, did 4 active and 3 reserve. The military budget is so fucking high, and it's a little too high, but it's not by much. And I know that sounds fucking crazy. You got to keep in mind, we make a lot of enemies, like allies and enemies, almost over fucking night. We kind of need to make sure we're not going to like get red dawned anytime soon. And it sounds like it couldn't happen until you go into the military and you see who's on the ship with you and you see who's like in your platoon and you realize, okay, well maybe we need some like machines that are trustworthy because some of these guys might fucking, not be dependent. The military is not like everyone's first fucking choice. So some people don't have anything else to do. And they go in because they can't afford college. They have nowhere else. Like, they don't have passing grades. They might be the dumbest people ever. Or they might actually be, like, patriotic and want to go in. Regardless, it does need to be high. It doesn't need to be as high, in my opinion. But I'm not an official, and I don't have the fucking book on me. But, like, I don't have any evidence to show you. I can just tell you from experience what it was.
World peace, purple laurel wreath, secure the flora, orca, DC, eat a fungal spore release to algae in the coral reef, Florida orange, Georgia peach, poison ivy, even as defensive line is floral themed, dahlias grow out of my back, hyacinth over my trunk, 12,000 species of moss, agree to upholster his tongue, tubers and roots in his shoes, give me a fuel to the fuels, bury them all in bouquets, de-escalation ensues, you looking stupid, shooting the fade of petunias, or doing dirt in the daisies and changing in a Bermudas, all of that doofus shit you oozing, just don't play in the tulips of human nature, versus nature is brewing, my goodness, guns and roses, turn up roses and roses, country roses overgrown with begonias, compress your nose to the lotus, those aromas make a toughie, throw his toast in the ocean, I'm on the beach in my floaties like I don't know any Moses, say yo.
Okay. So, dude, there's a lot. Like, while my mind's still fresh, right? This bit right here is really fucking cool. Dahlias grow out of my back, hyacinth over my trunk, 12,000 species of moss, agree to upholster his tongue. Like, that, bro, how do you even write those words? I said that all the time with this guy, but, like, every time, it's just fucking impressive. So, I looked up because we did a song with Sadistic, and also I don't know if you guys even saw this, but Sadistic fucking shared that video on his Twitter, which is really fucking cool. But I looked up the meaning of daisies, the symbolism of daisies, and the symbolism of Bermudas, which are not called Bermudas. They're called like Bermudian flower. Well, daisies are supposed to be something that's really simple. Simple and like not complicated. Well, same fucking thing. But Bermudas were supposed to, whatever the flower was, from what I read, was supposed to be, they're supposed to symbolize endurance over hardships, which was like supposed to be symbolic of the challenges that the Bermudan people faced. I'm not sure for sure. I got it from one source and it was Google, and I never really double checked it. But I want to know why the fuck, like, that flower. And I don't think that's a complex flower.
Get so bathed in light. I throw flowers at Satan on sight. From birthstone to first snow, the posies in the pockets of your church clothes, the fertilizing with a red fern grows. I know a speeding bullet over Broadway is cathartic. I just hope before it's targeted. Talk to a few Samaras, helicoptering from Cannon, beat up forest floor and garden. Forget the aggressive warning, it's more of a hello darling. Even Aries pull over to say, yeah, yo, don't say I said it, but goddamn that vegetation is, dare I say it, disarming. Dog, wait till they take in the morning glories, or petals that smell like bubble gum and marshmallows warming. I love to see a horde who swore to burn the steeple at night. Get floated noses first like Mickey Mouse to seasonal pie.
That's cool.
Violence like a bleach for the eye. Let's hope you
Actually, we can do that. Why don't I start doing that? Get floated noses first like Mickey Mouse to a seasonal pie. Dude, that's so cool. Like, where the fuck... God, that's so fucking chill. Even Ares. Ares is the god of war, but many of you already fucking know that, I bet. Just a lot of flower references, man. And, like, there's symbolisms in every single one, so we have to go into every fucking one.
whatever ring leading, legend a rebel and things grieving. Got the kingdom of chlorophyll assembled for spring cleaning. How'd you get so cleansed in blood? I keep more flowers ready in a trunk.
I kind of get what the song's about because of this line. I keep more flowers ready in the trunk. He is weaponizing flowers over actual weapons, it sounds like. And he has a line here where he says something about... right here. Right here. Bam. How'd you get so bathed in light? I throw flowers at Satan on sight. That's a good fucking line. And throwing flowers is also that... What did Banksy do? Famous graffiti artist Banksy made this. This dude throwing flowers. Flower thrower. 2003. I think that's what he's referencing. I don't think he's referencing it as like, I'm talking about this piece of work. I think he's just like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a pretty fucking solid song. I don't like the chorus of it yet. I think that chorus is just like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't sound right to that song. It might grow on me, but I've tried it and I just... I don't know. Something about it just fucks with me. Alright, so we did Bermuda. We're doing pigeonometry, and then we'll do something else. I forget what I said. Alright, so we'll do pigeonometry next. Dude, this is crazy. He has less than 1,000 views on his own songs. Fucking ridiculous.
rights remain under attack in a lot of states.
Voting rights are still being attacked across the country.
I believe in the right to vote fairly, and I ask every American to join me in this cause.
Text now to donate and protect the right to vote in court.
Can I drop that in picture? Yeah. Guess I can't.
I like drawing pigeons. People tend to feed them off a bit of me the way it's rare to see them individually considered. There's always like a million eating cigarettes and ketchup. I take a lot of pictures. I've been cropping out the extras. I've been studying the independent measurements and metrics. The postures and the body types, the patterns on the feathers, like some ritualistic tattoo dating back to their ancestors, while the bib and neck come dipped in precious amethyst and emeralds. It's a pity about the stigmas, how the cooties overshadow any beauty that enrich us. A white dove symbolizes peace and pacifism. A white dove is a pigeon. You is bigots, yo. 3 toes forward, 1 toe ain't. 1 a.m. sketching muscles on a plump little frame. Plus I love your pretty orange eyes and dumb little brain. I'll add an nimbus to a tone for how we sully the name. Yeah. Bone wallet, coffee keys later. I'm headed for the beyond. I'ma need a ceasefire. Lighter keys, coffee wallet, phone. The whole street is lava. The beyond is not a goat.
That's a cool line.
Da Vinci exhibit in which they reconstructed dozens of machines he invented from diagrams in his codex, open and beautifully scanned. Marvels of engineering broke up by Vitruvian man. Margin exploding with the future like it grew from his hand. Plus every annotation backwards. Tell me, who is this man? I bet his brain projected images of orbiting equations that would later become warships or attempts at aviation or some irrigation system steering water different places. He could picture and commit to paper from a grip of angles. Honestly, it's pretty overwhelming. Contraption after contraption that had us holy helling. Later in the afterglow, grab a tablet, have a go. I might invent some vehicle, a diving suit or catapulter. Fast forward to the morning, I had caught 1,000 tags and drew a half a pigeon poorly. Oh well. Phone wallet, coffee keys later. I'm headed for the beyond. I'ma need a ceasefire. Lighter keys, coffee wallet, bone. The whole street is lava. The beyond is not a goat. I told my homie I had drew some pigeons and was feeling like it could be the root of future submissions. It'd be cool to draw 1,000 and lay out a book of sketches. He said, how many you got? I said like 6 or 7. What? He said 1,000 is a lot. I said that's why it's gotta be an actual 1,000 on the dot. I hit him with that 1,000 to make up for what they not. Once you mix that many bodies, it becomes about the flock. He told me if you do it, it's a cruise to manufacture. I took it as a challenge, but regretted it soon after. See, the point was always celebrate the individual vessel. That I pitched a package deal at all is pretty disrespectful. Plus 1,000 is a lot. Sometimes I get excited before really sizing up the job. I think I drew like 1 more on a red eye and a queens. I ain't even make a dozen. I've been eyeing other things.
Okay. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I have a thought I have to kind of think through before we go into this a little. Okay. Guys, come on. Okay, fucking... Dude, the entire album. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the entire album because we're still talking. We have some outliers like 100 Feet Tall and fucking Aggressive Steven. is this a thought on the development of, like, dude, this is a real stretch, but like when you think about something, and I'm gonna sound fucking crazy. I'm gonna sound fucking crazy like I always do, which is when you're kind of a, like, if you're gonna write a song or an album, right? Let's say you write an album over 6 months, right? Those 6 months, as long as you're not like a thematic band like Metallica, you're probably gonna write about shit you know, right? And this entire album seems to me like he's writing about like advancements. Like he got into Da Vinci, because there's a song called On Failure. On Failure was the one about Da Vinci. I couldn't remember what it was. On Failure is about how he, or was it a Van Gogh? It was a Van Gogh. Fuck, I thought it was Da Vinci for some reason. But fuck, that kills the thought, man. That kills the whole head. But I do think that this is important because he talks earlier about okay, well, let's just start with this. Various flying machines, a helicopter, the parachute, a tank, a steam cannon, an automobile, water walkers, a submarine, a diving suit, and even mechanical robots. So he went into like 3 different fucking fields. He went into air, sea, and robots, right? Can we just agree? 3 different fucking fields based on what we just saw right here of inventions. When he goes back to saying, come on. I thought I had something with On Failure, but I forgot it was about Van Gogh. But the second verse, where he's talking about Da Vinci, in which they reconstructed dozens of machines he invented from diagrams in his codex, right? So I'm thinking he kind of got inspired to draw 1,000 pigeons and like make something because he saw someone else make something, and everyone else is trying to, like, this is a stretch, man. This is where my brain's going. It's probably not even fucking close to what he suggested. But if people are rebuilding a codex from hundreds of years ago, like when the Renaissance was, the 1600s, I think it was, and they're rebuilding it today, what if he was inspired and saw that and was like, dude, what if people are picking apart my lyrics in like 400 fucking years, or my drawings and whatever? So he's like, I gotta make 1,000 pigeons so people can see. Like, what if he thinks that his drawing is more important than his poetry? You know what I mean? Can you see it? Like, he's like, I have to make 1,000 pigeons. It's like, bro, make 1,000 fucking songs. They're fucking bops. They're fucking individual bops. That might be where your art is. But he's like, nope, I got to draw fucking pigeons. And he got distracted because he's eyeing other things. Like, it's, I feel like I have most of it, but I don't have all of it. You know what I mean? Guys, fucking Christ. This fucking song, dude. Alright, cool. Alright, what else? Guys, so we have done ITS Way, Infinity Fill Goose Down, Pigeonometry, Bermuda, and Aggressive Steven. What is next on the docket? What are we doing? What are we looking into? What are we talking about? What are our thoughts? God damn. I'm thinking either Kyanite, Time Moves Differently, or Black Snow. Alright, chat's getting quiet, so we'll probably do Time Moves Differently.
I really think it should go like day after day. I gotta go.
Deliver your way and on your schedule with DoorDash. And earn more with new and more ways to dash. Now you can dash groceries, alcohol, and even pet supplies. all new ways to earn more money. Host of Ash.
Alright, what can I get shorter for you? Can I get a number 1 deal?
Ace loves red meat, extra pickles, extra cheese, extra sauce and accidental extra lemon pepper wings. Decorating patties at the Fixin's bar on bended knee and telling people he invented ketchup on everything. Artificial char lines, orange chicken, large fries, large milkshake, not the boys to the yard kind. More the boys to the drive-through car line. Add a pie, give yourself to the dark side. Add a shot, add a bacon and croissant. Add a hot and flaky Danish coffee cake, a cake pop. Poppin' jalapeno poppers en route to fillet a cod. Side of popcorn, shrimp, oh God, make it stop. Double, triple Texas sang a steakinator waffle sticks. Crispy ranch and activated maple egg roll taco twist. Panko crusted flaming gator, honey, mango, lava ribs. Make that shit a combo and do not forget the condiment. I was at the drive-thru, playing hooky from the Wild Goose. Losing minutes in the time loop. I had planned a slide through. Seen the signage in a side view. Had to slip into the flight suit. At the drive-thru, at the drive-thru. Perusing the entirety of side two. At the drive-thru, at the drive-thru. Must have been 100 high noons. Before the chord was even cut, he motioned towards a meatball sub. Before they got him home, he asked to stop a sloppy Joe's. Soda shaman Shirley first to supersize the holy grail. Booted from the build your own as Mochi broke the yogurt scale. Bogus, gutter running Julius in protest. I've been good to go since you said no to would you like it toasted. You know it's free and radically upgrade the vessel, right? That at your detriment, some might need some attention type. That's like saying the best invention ain't the pretzel bite. It isn't helpful, just a lens into an empty life. Tonight on Table Talk, we go beyond the peri-peri spice. Through 11 secret herbs, parsley, sage, rosemary thyme. Very, very Cajun-ated pasta, chimney dipper toast. Zesty melted melon, cheddar, chocolate blizzard, schnitzel bowls. Lemon butter, buffalo, conniption, guava, brisket cones. Pull up to the window, please. Bleed the sacrificial goat. I was at the drive-thru, playing hooky from the Wild Goose.
It seems like the song I would cook to. Like I would love to rap this song out perfectly while cooking. Lemon butter buffalo conniption guava brisket cones. Lemon butter buffalo conniption guava brisket cones.
Headed in our overtime times 2.
Jesus Christ, that is a good line.
That's everything correct? Oh, that's it, man.
Where is that line? Large milkshake, not the boys to the yard kind, more the boys to the drive-through car line. Jesus Christ. Dude, that's such a good fucking song. I can't believe I, like, glossed over it. That's a fucking solid song. Lava ribs. Fucking Christ. Alright. Hold on one second. How long we been at this? How long we been streaming? Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to end the stream right now, and we're going to come back to it later this week and get the rest of the album. Because I gotta piss, I gotta eat, and I gotta get the fuck out of here. But so far, I'm having fun fucking around doing this. I'm glad the stream's back, and we'll get more videos out as the year goes on. Thank you for not giving up on me. I have not given up. I have just been very fucking busy, especially because it's the goddamn biggest holiday of the year. And when you have kids, you gotta go fucking